Welcome to our second broadcast. This is me and Ramos. The
Welcome,
first time,
welcome.
welcome. The first time we opened two positions, right? We opened a position with Bitcoin and we opened a position with gold.
Yep.
What are the results?
Well, the results are not so surprising. Um, we go to the. We didn't win any position. All the
Okay.
positions closed. Bitcoin closed. Gold closed. But not because it was a lost call, but because they went up. They didn't touch the stop loss, and then the contracts just went out of time.
So with our fake money, we
Yes,
lost
with
eight
our
euro.
fake money. Yes.
Yeah.
Then we also opened Euro US. This was a last call, so we didn't do
Okay.
as well. No.
So let me think about Max Kaiser. Max Kaiser repeatedly says that Bitcoin will increase in price much higher. Was it more fundamentally that we made the wrong mistake, or more technically? What would you say?
Yeah, I'd rather say more technically we made a mistake. We have lost in total 22 euros and 19 cents,
Yeah.
as you see here on the screen. So yeah, I think technically a little bit fundamentally also. Um, it's strange. It's crazy times. There are many people pessimistic about it, the experts, the true experts, but you still see it rising. So the only explanation I got, or why Bitcoin rised, is just because of BlackRock.
Okay.
They just opened a few weeks, months. They opened the ETF, which everybody can more easily buy Bitcoin. Maybe this is also one of the reasons, plus other reasons like in insecurity. But I think it was BlackRock. BlackRock had purchased big amounts of Bitcoin, so they.
Okay.
But more than that, we going to the we going to a point where Bitcoin is gonna have. So it's gonna be more difficult to mine. And now you see many people buying in, because if you don't buy it now, maybe after the halving, then it will be maybe more would be more difficult to mine and maybe more expensive to buy, because then the price must go up because of scarcity,
And
availability.
what about gold? Did we bet on a rise? And did it?
Um,
What happened exactly?
Good question. We're gonna see at gold how we did. What was the reason for gold? Let's see what we did. hmm
So we
Yeah, we made a call. So we thought that it had to go up, but it went down.
What I'm reading in Dutch is the following. Openingsprijs 2026. Prijs sluiten bij 2022. Openingswaarde 2026. Waarde sluiten 2020. For me, it sounds that we didn't bet on a call, but on the opposite.
No, we bet on a call because we buy. See, type buy, but the
But
price went a little bit down. So we
uh,
didn't lose this one. But what the problem here is, um, we lost the contract. That is the problem.
Okay.
because this type of CFD, it goes with a contract, and it will expire, I think, after a month, after 4 weeks. So if you didn't gather any result, it will close the position. The same is also with Bitcoin.
Okay. So we made a certain settlement that we wanted to close the position at 2022, and it closed at 2022.
Yeah, no.
Waardesbuiten 2022.
You have to remember that some of the CFD products have a contract. They're not. They can have 3 months or 4 weeks, or it just means that you end the contract and then you will lose a position.
Okay, so was it the time that expired?
Exactly. The time
Okay.
was expired.
Okay. So, having analyzed these both things, are we going to open some new things? Are we go? What would you suggest?
Oh, we can try again. Open new trades. If the system will. We can try to open new trades. Let's see. We got here and again Bitcoin. A nice rise, as you see.
Yeah.
This is the weekly candle. And wow, really, this is beautiful. These were the previous records. It just surpassed the last high. Incredible. This is the peak 2021. Then it almost went half down and went up again in 2021. Then it went down, down, down.
Yeah.
And it's overbought. This red line is the average line. It has a big distance. And
Well,
here I see
I would say,
it looks like it's overbought.
I would say, remember the last time we decided to not bet on a call because it was overbought, and apparently we made the wrong decision. Personally, I wouldn't trust this indicator too much in relation to Bitcoin. I'm not saying to relation to other commodities, but given that that Bitcoin has increased steadily over the last years, I wouldn't have used this indicator, but I let you handle.
It's not a bad analysis. But let's see what's happened here. This point was also an overbought situation on a weekly candle, and then it went down a little bit, pretty much 41 to 30. Here we see another situation, overbought, and it went down a little bit. Let's see here, the same situation, overbought, went a little down, but
Yeah.
it sustained the roll. I think, Mr. Tell,
Yeah.
regarding what happened before, it wouldn't be a bad choice to make a call.
Okay.
Most probably, it's possible that this goes parallel, and I think it will can be going up again.
So, are you going to put on a bet because it has been steadily raised, or are you thinking that on the short term with its volatility, it will go up instead of go down? Its volatility.
I think it will go up again, but this time I'm gonna try make a call, a buy, and we make take profit at 80,000.
Okay.
And I see a beautiful figure here. This is what we call a cup and handle. This is the handle, and this one is the cup. Usually,
Okay.
when it breaks this pattern, then normally speaking, if it goes up, it goes at the same level as as at the deepest point of the cup. So this is at 47, 45. It went to 60, so there is about 30,000 difference. Let's see, 30,000. No, we're gonna make this 75. 75,000 are gonna take the win.
Okay.
Let's try to buy something. Gonna take a minimum. I'm gonna make here 75.
Okay. And what about, are we bounded by by a tight expiration date? Do we have to achieve something within a short period, or do we have the time?
We're gonna see now.
Because why am I asking that? If Bitcoin is going to rise steadily, that doesn't mean that on the short term there is some volatility up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And maybe it takes some time to achieve 75,000. Hopefully, our position will not be expired before achieving that.
Let's see. Gonna see. So we have now an open position. Let's see if we can see when this contract expires. Here we see it expires
Okay,
28th of April.
okay,
You see the date.
okay.
Before this date, we have to achieve a result. So the stop loss at 70,000. Take a win at 75,043 euros.
Yeah, let's see what its volatility will be. I mean, several sources claim it will rise, it will increase, but let's have a look at the speed of it, right? What
Exactly. What you can try now is go back to the chart. My laptop is so slowly.
okay.
Okay, here we got the position. Here we got Bitcoin. We go to the We go to the 5-minute chart.
Okay, so we have opened the new position, but you still want to have a look at the 5-minute chart.
Exactly.
Are you doubting a little bit, or?
No, I'm just trying to look what's happening at the 5-minute chart. Every candle is 5 minutes, but to me it looks good. It's above the average line, and it's looking good. It's not so overbought. That's positive. Here you see a nice growth. You see it?
Yeah.
It looks very nice. And when it goes down, it really is at the average line. This looks so good. Let's take the ticker of the, let's take the time frame of 1 minute.
Okay.
That's interesting. Pretty volatile, huh? At 1 minute.
Pretty volatile.
Yes. Look at the chart. This one, 31 of March. Look the volatility.
Yeah.
It's like to me this is like it's a lot of buy and sell, huh? We were at the peak here.
Yeah.
We were at the peak. People getting scared. Also, the big whales, they take their wins. Looks almost at the 1 minute chart like a pump and dump, huh? Pumping, pumping, dumping, dumping. But then it remains at this line. We see
Yeah.
a strong resistance here at this points here. So this is interesting.
Yeah, definitely. We see a lot of I don't know what happened on this Eastern day, but we see a lot of volatility.
This is how I look at it. A lot of resistance at this zone. This zone is a lot of resistance. Also, to me, it's like the big whale waiting for what shall we do, up or down. But everybody's is cautious here. And suddenly here you see this peak, 31 of March. That's interesting. A pump and dump scheme. And then it hold at this point. Then it didn't go down. They definitely decided to take it up again, huh? I don't think it gives us a lot of, oh, look at this. Big candle down. 1 minute.
Yeah. So this is live, right? That
This is
went down.
live.
I suppose
Live.
because of the Asian markets.
I wouldn't know. But
Did you once
yeah,
said, or did I once heard that the trade in Bitcoin never stops? It is 24/7.
the 24/7, yes, for sure. What I see here is like a sideways trend. It's not going up or down in the big scheme of things. So it's trading now, and on this half, if it goes down, it can be trading between this half and this half, and it's a sideways trend. So I'm still confident that this doesn't go again down, down, down. I think they're combating here. They're struggling here. They're yeah. They're gonna see the price range. It goes between this point and this point, or shall we combat the price between this point and this point? It's typical of sideways trends. The
You
beauty
call
would
it
be
sideways trend. Could you explain what a sideways trend is?
a sideways trend is not going up nor going down. It's
Okay,
going or it's going
okay.
sideways. And sideways usually means some kind of price stabilization. Stabilizes the price.
Stabilization.
Stabilization. Yes. So it remains around 70,000, and it's like the people are yeah, the people are gonna make small trades. It's not clear which ways it goes. So we are now in the calm zone. That's how you can describe it. In the calm zone between 70,500 until 71,000, and you're smack in the middle now. And this is something that I see very often at trading. So I don't think we have to worry that much.
Well, let's see. We have a bet on a call, right? On a rise.
Yeah, bet on a call, yes.
But you see the last few minutes a decrease in the price.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, you wouldn't worry about our bet because it will go up again.
But yeah, I think so. I think so, yes. You shouldn't worry about it that much.
Okay, I'm at
Let's see. Let's see the day trend, the day time frame, how it looks. Yep, it's still above the average red line,
yeah.
and yeah, see price stabilization. It's not overbought on the daily chart. I'm positive, very positive.
Okay, so I guess we are heading to the end of our Bitcoin analysis.
Yep.
What could we else do? Open a second positions, gold
You can
again,
try to
or do you
find
want to have a
another.
look at the crypto markets? It's up to you.
If you have a moment, I will plug my mouse in because this it won't react.
Your mouse isn't reacting.
No.
Okay.
So we're back again.
Yeah.
So my laptop is not handling this so very well.
Okay.
So let's see if we can find other trades. Well, which trade can we try to find? Let's see, the S&P 500.
Yeah. Is there an oversight of different options where we can pick up, select based on those of that oversight, the most suitable one, the most appropriate one, or is it difficult to compare more than 20 commodities at once?
Well, this is plus 500. It's not the most
Refined.
exactly refined trader site. In some cases it's easy, but it's not the most refined to make compare analysis and
And could we use investing.com as purely analysis tool and then do the betting at this platform?
yeah, but my laptop wouldn't survive that.
Oh,
That's the problem here. So we're gonna try to find another instrument, but why? Oh, let's see. Here we have other instruments, other options. Let's see what we can try now. Okay, we got an S&P 500 over here.
okay.
United States of America, land of the free.
So you want to use the whole its whole index, so to speak, its average index.
Yeah, the S&P 500. Look at that. Oh my God. Did you see this?
I see an increasing trend on the long run, right?
This was the peak at 2021 in December. Then it went down,
Oh,
and then it almost reached the same height. But here, it just surpassed this peak here. So it's setting a new record.
yeah.
This is really
But
scary, man.
yeah, but perhaps a stupid question, but can the S&P 500 be stimulated by an overflow of money, by printing money, by inflating, by
That
inflating?
this question answers itself. It's totally true what you're saying. It's just overprinting of money again, and the Fed wants to. The Fed yield is stipulated now at 5.50 points, if I read it correctly. But they want decrease the Fed rate, and the fact that the Fed is announcing that they want to decrease the Fed rate,
Yeah.
this is giving expectation to the market. So you see that they are already buying a lot of S&P 500 index stock, but this time it's even more crazy.
But let me think loudly. If the interest rate is cut by the Fed, which means that consumers can borrow money easier at a lower
Yeah, but
interest,
what about the
I would say,
speculators?
this stimulates the further inflation.
Yeah, to stimulate inflation, but they have to make a hard decision between breaking the economy or giving again some breathing space for new investments.
Okay.
And this is not meant for the public. This is meant for the big money world, huh?
How do you mean? I don't get it. What you? Perhaps it's me, but
People with big money, big pockets, they need a lot of cash, a lot of
okay.
loans to speculate on the markets, but also for their business operations. But also banks, for example, that speculate on the market, hedge funds, you name it. The BlackRocks, the Vanguards. So if you cut the yield rate, then you can borrow more easily money to speculate on the markets.
Okay. Yeah, we see since 2020 we see an increasing trend.
But the figures, the figures in October of 2023, they were much better than expected. So people are getting again more confident to buy in the market. But this time, this level here, what I see, is really getting scary here, because
It's
it's
getting
going so
scary, you
far
say.
above the average line. It's going to a point that's going to be overbought, but it means nothing in the sense that even it goes a little bit down, it can go up again easily. So with these expectations, we can try to make a call here.
Okay. So you think because of the further inflation, the further adding of money into circulation, the further printing money out of thin air, it will increase the S&P.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And it's the expectation that the Fed has given to the public, but also yeah, let's try to buy some contracts over here.
Okay.
Okay, this market is now close to buy, but we make an order.
Okay. So outside the office hours of S&P, you don't open a position. You place an order
We place an order, yes.
through which we determine at which price it opens and at which price it closes.
Exactly. Gonna make a stop loss at 4,000 more. Yeah. 4,800 stop loss.
If I can ask why at that price, do you perceive a resisting point at that
Yes.
level?
Ooh. We're gonna make a stop loss at 4,800. It means we can lose 469 euros. Woo! That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of fake money.
It's not a fake money. Just like
Yeah,
the Fed, fake money.
we are exercising before we get better.
A lot of fake money. just like the Fed, fake money. Let's make it 5,000 to be a little bit realistic about it. If it were real money, that's too much. 5,180. No, this is, let's see. I'm gonna make it differently. This is crazy, man.
But we are going to bet on a call, but we want to close this position at the price you are now determining.
Yes.
And the price you are putting in is the resisting point you are perceiving.
No. No, I'm just doing I'm doing something irrational now. I'm just putting a stop loss. I'm just telling to myself, what kind of loss can you accept?
Okay.
At the maximum, I can accept a maximum of 51 euros loss, no more than that.
Okay.
Take a profit. Ooh, that's a difficult one. Let's see, what's this gonna make 400?
Yeah, the point is we don't have the advancement to extrapolate. If we could have extrapolate, if you know what I mean, we could have been preciser, more yeah.
Well, let's see. Yeah, let's try take a profit at
150.
5,530 points.
So if the price is, if the S&P reaches 5,430, our dividend or how's it said, winst, we will win $115.37.
Yep. We can also try here to use this trailing stop, and it means if it goes lower than €1, it goes lower than 0.04%, it closes. If not, it stands open, and well, it goes up then. Sure, nice. We're gonna increase the trading points. We're gonna just play, you know. This is all learning process.
Yeah.
It's all.
So, are you refixing the price, the stop loss price?
Well, I'm trying the trailing stop. It means, how do I explain this? The trailing stop means that every time the price goes down, but if it goes down to a certain percentage, it will stop automatically. But if it goes down and it doesn't reach that percentage, the position stays open. And then if it goes up, beautiful, up, up, up.
So
Then if it goes down again, then it will take account again this trading stop of minus 0.51%. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but
yeah, okay. So if the loss will be 25 euros and 20 cents, you want it to be stopped.
Well, it's not really a fixed price where it has to stop. Just remember that when it goes up, fine. If it goes down, it goes down that more than 0.51%, it will stop. If it doesn't go down more than 0.51%, it will stay open. Then it goes up again.
Yeah.
At that point, if it goes down again, if it goes down more than 0.51%, then it will stop or not. If it doesn't reach that point, it will stop. And then if the price goes up, then it goes up. Then it will trail the new trend up, and then until it goes down again. So yeah, it's a nice tool to try out. Let's see when I got what's gonna do this. Okay, that one is settled too.
So we have opened again two options. We have opened the S&P and we have reopened Bitcoin.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, we have been almost busy for an hour. Do you
Well,
suggest to do something else for 5 or 10 minutes, or would you? What would
let's
you?
try. Let's change the subject.
Okay.
And what do you want to talk about?
What is there for? Is there something geopolitical, economically, what we can share with our viewers?
Well, let's see.
You have the Baltimore happening.
The Baltimore happening. That's an interesting one. What do you think about the Baltimore happening?
Well, let me be. I know some. How's it said in English? I know Rotterdam. The I don't. I didn't know the existence of Baltimore's haven. How's it said in English?
Port.
Port. I didn't know it existed. So I can barely say something about it.
Mm.
Somebody advised me to invest money in the Monero, but I'm not sure whether we want both to occupy ourselves with that.
Well, what I understood of when they made the announcement of this bridge that has collapsed in Baltimore, they first gave the impression on the grand media that this port was so important to the United States of America that when this bridge was destroyed, it would have a big problem of the economy. That was the suggestion given. But the port of Baltimore is one of the many ports on the East Coast. The port of New York is much, much bigger in traffic than Baltimore. You got the port of Philadelphia, you got the port of Boston, you got many, many, many ports.
Okay.
So Baltimore locally is important, but it's not that if Baltimore is closed as a port that we have a big economical problem.
Okay.
Because then the goods have to be diverted to another port, and you can load them up there or unload other products.
Okay.
But what was for me the big question mark is when seeing the port, the bridge from the air, there were no defensive structures in front of the pillars in case that when a ship collides to the bridge, it doesn't hit the pylons of the bridge. So
Okay.
that to me is a sign of how the United States of America has defunded the maintenance of infrastructure.
Oh, if that's the case, if they have defaulted the maintenance, then it's something done on purpose.
Well, to me, it's like a sign of that they didn't use the public money well to prepare America for the future.
Yeah.
Because if you don't invest in your infrastructure, and I think that this is typical of what's happening also some parts of Europe, but if you for many decades have the industrialized United States of America and given China the position of being the industrial country of the world, why would you invest that money in infrastructure in the United States of America? I'm just thinking out of loud.
Yeah, the elections will be held in November, and we both know that the Democrats want to keep their power and maintain their power. So they might do everything what they want to preserve their power, but yeah. Um, I just hope that the Baltimore case will not, how's it said, unchain a sequence of other bad things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Hopefully, there will not be a sequence of consequences that further make the recession worse. You know, the Lehman Brothers, when they had their problems, they caused a sequence of other things,
oh
which
yes,
I just hope that Baltimore won't have such a role.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Should we have now been busy for almost an hour? I would say let's round up.
Mm-hmm.
We have done our two positions. Let's see what happens the next time, right? I mean,
Yeah,
we are exercising and we
I'm
are
more
also.
positive about these two positions than the first three that we opened.
I beg your pardon. What did you say?
I'm more positive at these two positions than the other three that we had opened.
Okay. Because of our first broadcast, of because of other kinds of experience. Why are why do where do you have this? Where do you derive this confidence from?
Well, they say if you fail, you can learn about your failures. But um, but I'm just analyzing what we did wrong what I did wrong of the analysis of before, and this time I'm just adjusting at it.
Okay, Ramos. I want to thank you for your participation. Let's round it up. Let's finish it. I wish you a nice evening.
You too, and let's see what the position's gonna do.
See you.
See you. Bye.